Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 24 of the September daily draw. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot Muted Edition, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And once again, we have a queen. We have the Queen of Wands. This has come out at least twice before. It's another queen. It's that nurturing, developing energy, taking care and sustaining of our passion and motivation for what we're doing. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. She's got that fiery passion, but she knows how to find the right balance. Again, balance, very key, very appropriate for this season of Mabon, of the autumn equinox, which was the other day. And she knows how to fire up, but without being excessive. Because if the fire's too strong, instead of fueling everything, it will burn and destroy everything. It can get out of hand. The fire gets wildly out of control. It becomes potentially destructive rather than creative. So she's very good at harnessing that creative energy and that passion for what she wants to be done. And that's the kind of energy that we want. We want that passion and drive, but we want it to be done in a way that flows in a focused, controlled way, that's strong, that's maybe even intense, but it's not out of control. It's not wild. It's not just a free-for-all. It's channeled creative energy. And that's what the Queen is advising us of, is make sure that you keep hold of that creative energy. Yes, develop your vision as well. Be flexible and fluid enough to go with the flow, to change and adapt where necessary. And Queen of Wands is very good at that. Most of the queens are good at that. And we go with that energy flow and we adapt it. So what we may have envisioned, what we may have had in our minds of our intent, if we see that we need to channel it and adjust it a little bit differently to what we first planned in order to accomplish the same goal, then we adapt it. And the Queen is very good at adapting and moving with the moment. So that's the way that we need to approach these things. So it's keeping that fluidity, that flexibility at the same time as fanning the flame of creativity, moving towards our goal, maintaining the passion, keeping the enthusiasm, the momentum that we have. That is what we're doing. If we don't do that, if we just take things for granted and we don't actively pursue and nurture that passion and motivation, it could die down. So we need to intentionally nurture it and develop it so that we can maintain it, so we can see our project or whatever it is we're trying to achieve to the end. So that's what Queen of Wands is bringing to us today. It's that sustaining, enduring, nurturing energy for our vision, for our passion, for our motivation. And that's what we need to do what we need to do in order to keep that going. And if things are becoming where our enthusiasm is waning, maybe the effort is a bit draining on us, we're getting a bit weary, or it's getting a bit monotonous, we'll change things up, do something that still achieves, come at it a different way, and inject a bit of fun and enjoyment again back into the fun and the enjoyment of things that we should be doing, so that it maintains our passion. If we enjoy what we're doing, we can remain motivated. And that's what the Queen of Wands is all about. Is she's helping us to maintain and develop our passion and vision for what we desire and how to pursue it. And that's what this Queen is coming to help us with today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Just dropped a card. Here we go. Okay. Apple of my eye. Not all that's alluring may be what it seems. See beyond the illusion. So, apple's a very good symbol of Mabon. And the apple of my eye. What is it that we've set our eye upon? And when we're assessing what we're doing, sometimes, as I say, if we allow our passions to get out of control, sometimes it can lead us into things that seem good, but turn out not to be so good at the end. So we need to be careful where our passions and our enthusiasm takes us. So sometimes we can get carried away with these things, and that can get us into trouble. And I think that's what this is saying. We think it's good, we're drawn to it, but we don't. We need to apply the wisdom. I've lost the tarot card. We need to apply the wisdom. Yes, here. We need to apply the wisdom of the Queen of Wands to our situation, to see beyond any illusion, to have the wisdom to discern what it is, and to keep control of what we're doing, not get carried away, which will lead us into perhaps pursuing things or doing things in a way that seem good at the time, but then we pay a price for it. And that's what the Queen of Wands is saying. Be careful how we go about our vision. Don't let your passions get out of control and lead you down the wrong path. It may seem alluring. Not all that's alluring may be what it seems. So we need to be careful, and that's why we need to make sure that we keep a wise head, a discerning eye upon what we're doing as we move forward. And that is what the cards are saying to us today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 25. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.